and welcome back to the Citizen channel. We've got our talking point shows. We're going to look back at Manchester City 2, Chelsea 0 in the Carabao Cup. It's our cup, it's nobody else's. Round 3 on the 9th of November 2022. So, yeah, an interesting game. Yeah, well done. I thought Chelsea were okay. I thought Chelsea were fine. You can see Potter will, if he gets 2 or 3 of his own players in and get some of the guys there playing under what he likes to play, I think Chelsea will be all right. Yeah, so please, if you are new to this channel, before we rattle on, press that subscribe button, push the bell notifications so you know these vlogs are coming out. Everything City, past, present, forever, good, bad and the ugly, or lots and lots of good at the moment, of course. It'd be great to have you on board. Spread the word. And if you're on Twitter yourself or you're on YouTube, it's nice to get thumbs up and likes, isn't it, guys? So just smash that button. Just hit that button now before you listen to my little, not tirade, discussion on the game. A lot to talk about today. Yeah, not, it's end to end, yeah, but more or less. It certainly wasn't a slow pace, that's for sure. And we never quite were fully in control as we are against most teams. So obviously Chelsea helped set the pace as well. Right, on to the team. Yeah, I got 10 out of the 11. I'm quite happy with that. I did have a good Foden in there in the middle. I didn't think he'd play Rodri and Gundo, and obviously he didn't play Rodri, did he? So yeah, 10 out of 11. I'll take that. Me and Pep sort of same wavelength at the moment, I think. The team, Ortega, I wish. Well, I'll have half his wage. Well, I'll have a tenth of his wage. Well, no, I'll have 1% of his wage packet. That'll do for me. Yeah, Ortega, fantastic. Lewis, Diaz, Laporte, Gomez, Rodri, Gundogan, Palmer, Mahrez, Grealish and Alvarez. On the bench, probably one of the strongest benches I've seen from City for a while. Ederson, Phillips, Stones, Ake, Haaland, De Bruyne, Bernardo, Akanji and Foden, all first teamers, them. And I think all those will be played on Saturday. Well, almost anyway. Referee was Mr. Chuckles himself, Simon Hooper. No VAR, and what a joy that was to watch. It was just fun. You just knew whether it was right or wrong, the decision on the pitch, that was the game. It was absolutely fantastic. Such a shame we can't just bin it all, but hey, that's not going to happen, is it? Anyway, on to the match report. Say quite a lively one. I'll get through this as quick as I can. A lot to talk about. 6 minutes, Grealish plays a cool pass down the left to release Gomez into some space. His first time low cross almost turned into his own net by Koulibaly. 8 minutes, the first real Chelsea action. Broja nips the ball away from Gundogan and advances towards the City box, but he sends his shot deep into the stand. Yeah, Rose edge shot if ever there was one. 9 minutes, Grealish slips Alvarez down the wing with a nice little move. Alvarez takes a shot from a tight angle, deflected behind by that old Koulibaly again. 10 minutes from the corner, Grealish shoots, but it's always going wide. 13 minutes almost for Chelsea. Ziyech is it, nearly chokes up an assist, rolling across the face of the 6-yard box for Pulisic. A poor connection there. Perhaps he was put off a little bit by Lewis. Lewis is round about, snapping at his heels, but it allows Ortega to easily sort of kick it away with a poor finish from. It really should have been 1-0 for Chelsea there. 18 minutes, Grealish is sent down the inside left by Palmer. Koulibaly comes sliding and clean wipes him out. Yeah, a booking and a free kick just to the side of the D. Koulibaly, was he the last man? He's never going to be given, is it? Even with VAR, doubtful. 23 minutes, Pulisic sends a curler towards the bottom right on target. But man of the match, Ortega was behind it all the way and turns it around for a corner. 25 minutes, Gomez fires a low cross through the Chelsea 6-yard box. Palmer can't quite connect. Where's Haaland when you need him? 29 minutes, Mahrez rolls across to Gundogan, who threads a first-time ball down the middle into the box. Alvarez spins and sends a low shot just inches wide of the left-hand post. I think he got deflected from a defender, or we claim that anyway. I don't think the Chelsea players were very happy. 31 minutes, Lewis wellies across. Yeah, he does welly it across through the Chelsea 6-yard box. The old collar off, wellying it across the box. Nobody in sky blue. Where's Haaland when you need him? To Trundle home. Where's Haaland when you need him? Yeah, absolutely. We said that probably 3 or 4 times last night and probably today. Grealish and Gundogan exchange passes in the 41st minute. Down the inside left, Grealish drops his shoulder, sends a curler towards the bottom right. He needs to get a bit more pace, a bit more fizz on his shot, so Grealish. Mendy extends well to tip around the post. 44 minutes, yeah, another great chance for Chelsea. Hall strides into the box, only got Ortega to beat. He drops his shoulder to see off at Mr. Lewis, who came lunging in desperation and attempts to pass the ball into the bottom left-hand corner of the goal. Ortega guessed correctly and sticks out a leg to block again. So he likes using his leg and his hands, which is good. A let off just before the break. I like that in a goalkeeper. 50 minutes, Rodri and Gundogan make way for Bernardo Silva and the returning Calvin Phillips. So Statler and Waldorf go off, and a couple of little fizz bangs come on. A bit quicker now in that part of the field, that's for sure. 51 minutes, Grealish opens his body, looks for the bottom right. Again, no fizz to his shot, particularly well placed, but Mendy sees it late, but turns it round the post. City take a corner quickly, and Grealish has yet another dig from the edge of the box, but Mendy stops it, squeaking into the bottom left quite comfortably. 52 minutes, Chelsea only half clear the resulting corner. Mahrez comes in from the right and is side down by Chalobah, who can't complain as he goes into the book. Free kick just to the right of the D, and it's possibly one of the worst walls I've seen ever set up. Even the draft excluder was rubbish. There seems to be no calmness in it. It seems a bit higgledy-piggledy. And yes, it failed. It was a goal. 53 minutes, Mahrez, he whips it middle right. And yeah, it's not top bins. It sort of went through the wall rather than over it. They did make an half-hearted attempt to jump. But pretty questions about that wall. But hey, Mahrez hit the target. We're 1-0 up. And then literally 5 minutes later, 58th minute, Mahrez doubles into the box from right after a glorious long cross ball from Alvarez. He sends a trademark curling shot across Mendy. This is Mahrez, hoping to find the bottom left. Again, a bit easy for Mendy, but he couldn't hold on to it. He just parried it into the... Yeah, and who was legging in, who'd supplied the pass in the first place? Alvarez to tap home. Fantastic sniffer goal, if you like. 63 minutes. Ziyech pulls back for Hall, who from 12 yards aims to the bottom left, only to be denied again by Ortega, who palms it around the post. 69 minutes, yes, Mr. Sterling gets a reasonably warm welcome. A few boos near me as one of the subs who comes on the pitch. 73 minutes, Pulisic tries to curl one into the bottom right from 10 yards. Ortega again denies him spectacularly, although then the flag goes up for offside, but you can't take anything away from it. It was a brilliant save because no one knew it was offside. 83 minutes, Havertz sends a dangerous ball across the face of the City goal. Sterling can't get there to poke home yet. Last 10 or 15 minutes was pretty much all Chelsea. 90 minutes, Ortega nearly spills a Havertz cross into his own net. Yes, nearly undid all his own work there. The ball squirted through his hands. Gomez, for some reason, facing goal, decides to head against our own post. Either very clever or very silly. I couldn't figure it out. No idea what he was doing there. Sterling then tries to get to the rebound, tries to get it goalwards. Ortega manages to kick it away. This is like a summary of the last 10 or 15 minutes, this really, in one paragraph. The ball breaks back to Havertz and the ball eventually ends in the City net, but I think off Aki. I think it is Aki, but the flag goes up for offside. So all's well that ends well. No VAR to worry about. It's chalked off. So to say, how much fun was it with no VAR? Brilliant. Right, the match starts. Shots 18 for City, 9 on target. That's not bad. 15 shots for Chelsea. Yeah, I think they probably had about 12 of those in the last 10 or 15 minutes. 15 shots, 5 on target. Possession just 56% for City, but again, possibly that second half, Chelsea probably had more anyway. It was mainly the first half. Passes 588 by City, 473 by Chelsea. Pass accuracy a little bit down for City, only 89%, but Chelsea were sort of working hard, so that's probably why. 85% for Chelsea, which is pretty good for an opposing team. 13 fouls by City, 9 by Chelsea. Referee, it was okay. It was as rubbish as everybody else. Yellows, just 1 for City and 3 for them. I think the yellow was for Grealish, was it? With that late altercation. Offsides, 3 from us, 4 from them. Corners, 9 from us, all pretty useless, and 6 from them, equally just as useless. The XG philosophy, at XG philosophy, my thanks to them. We got beat again. This is happening a lot. I'm sure this is about the third or fourth time this season. Not necessarily getting beat scoreline, but we're getting beat on XG. City 1.82, Chelsea 1.9. There, well done, Chelsea. You can take that. Take that to the bank. With the rest of what you didn't get. Decisions. Yeah, obviously we got Brentford, our final game of the season 22-23, part 1, coming up on Saturday. So if you'll have a look at that bench, who's going to play off the bench? So let's just repeat who was on the bench. We had Edison, Phillips, who came on for this game anyway. Stones, Ake, Haaland, De Bruyne, Bernardo, Akanji, Foden. Well, yeah, I mean, personally, I don't think Phillips will start. I think Rodri will start against Brentford. Phillips not going to. He might get a game if we're comfortable in it later on. And Haaland's the big question mark. He's not in the World Cup. Is he going to do any damage to his foot if he plays a 90 minutes in this game? Probably not. But are things a little bit worse than perhaps we're saying? Perhaps it's ligament trouble, isn't it? Perhaps you have to use this World Cup break to have a little operation or something. I don't know. I don't know with ligaments. I'm not a physio. I have no idea. But I think there might be more to it than we're actually not in a bad way, but just in a sort of it can't be a bad way. He's got 6 weeks off in a minute. He's got 6 weeks, so, and I'm sure we can cope against Brentford without him. So he's a big question mark. So really, if you ignore Phillips and Haaland, just per se, I've still not decided yet. I'll decide when I do my preview show for this game. That'll just leave 4 from tonight who started playing in this game. So, yeah, check out my preview show for the Brentford game and it'll tell you all about it, all my thoughts on it. It'll give me a chance to think about Ireland as well in the meantime. So there you go, a great game. To sum up, a great game for the neutral, I thought. Good end-to-end stuff. All credit to Chelsea. They certainly did very, very well. We just about, I think, deserved the win, though it was arguable. Chelsea, who had more clear-cut chances. Certainly Ortega probably had to make slightly better saves, although Mendy was very busy as well. And on another day, the football gods may have smiled more kindly on Chelsea and at least give them a goal or two even, ended up as a draw and penalties. But, yeah, just about deserved it. But all credit to Chelsea and all credit to the manager, Mr. Potter, who he's not got his own players yet. I'm sure when he's got, can get his own players, it'll be a lot better. And I saw some good touches from Chelsea last night. It wasn't their full strength team. They've got injuries and probably rested 2 or 3 players as well, last night. But I saw a lot of good things. A good striker for Chelsea, perhaps midfield wise, and people like obviously. I'm never impressed with Mount anyway, and people like that, but. Yeah, I think Potter will do okay, and I think Chelsea, hopefully not too okay, but I think Chelsea will do okay as well. Certainly the 7th in the league at the moment. There's a lot of what I saw last night. I think Chelsea will be fine. All right, against, in theory, a City sort of B team. As I said, there's probably going to be 7 or 8 changes to that team for the Brentford game. But they did very well. I was quite impressed with Chelsea. They made a good fist of it, made a great game for the neutral, as I said. And for City, of course, Ortega, who was outstanding, and Grealish was outstanding, although Grealish, again, just needs to put some fizz into his shots. That's the only thing. I did say on my talking point show that Mr. Ortega, could this be a Spice Girl moment coming up where number 2 becomes 1 or 2 becomes 1 in the future? You don't know. I like Edison. I still think he's still our number 1 keeper, but it certainly gives him something to think about. It gives Pep something to think about. And hopefully Edison, as I say, I'm not saying he's not having bad games, but perhaps it will help and give him a good kick. But well done, Ortega, fantastic performance anyway. And as I said, credit to Grealish as well. I think Ortega was the man of the match for City, probably mine as well. I can't see any reason why not. I thought he was our outstanding player last night. So please check out my player rating show if you've not already done so. And I'm recording this on Thursday, and it's going out on Thursday. And on Friday, I will hopefully have out both the preview show for the Brentford game and the odds show for the Brentford game. So, as I say, as we get ready for the final game of season 22-23, part 1. Let me know your comments, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the match. Hope you enjoyed that. It'd be great to see you again very, very soon. Until we meet again, though, please stay safe, Blues. Come on, City. Bye for now.